Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Hope you're all right. You have to excuse me eating. I've just had an IPO, so got to get my sugars up again.
I just came marching back from the shop, so don't mind me. I'm chilling out for 5 minutes. How has everybody been? Oh, Russell hasn't been too bad. That's great. Oh, sorry, Ray. Sorry about your uncle. Hi, Henry. Oh, sorry, Ray. Sorry about your uncle. Oh, I left my YouTube still. Didn't even realize. Oh. Hi, Anton.
Hi, Anton. How are you?
You. Carolina spiders. Yes, I should be there this weekend. Good boy. I said that out loud, didn't I?
Mm. We're going to have to put the fan on in a minute.
Oh, yeah, I could do with one then. Mine are upstairs, but I'm too lazy to put them down. Both of me cats are still outside. No, one's sleeping there on the sofa.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Anton. I've just had an IPO, so I'm eating to try and get my sugars up. I ain't had nothing since dinner time.
I can't wait to see what my surprise is tomorrow, though. I wasn't expecting a surprise. I thought I made clear that I wanted to pay for this one.
Hi, okay. Stefan.
Technically, I did, but still.
Sorry to hear that, Lewis.
Oh, I'm probably yawning. Oh, Anton's getting an OBT on Saturday. Anton, you're bloody mental. Maybe you need to go for a brain scan, mate.
Right. Just order it, and then by the time it comes, it'll be too late for her to say anything. No, it's Anton. You're buying that private?
I don't got an Arizona blonde. My shoulder is killing me. So how was your day at Pizza then, apart from packaging and posting and all the rest of it?
Yeah, I had a good day. Like I say, I went over to see Spider-Man. Some of them crab spiders. But it was 3 years since I've seen him last.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, sweating buckets. I am sweat's pouring out of me.
Oh, it's boiling here too. My house is on 29, no heating, just from the sun to the gas.
Right, just keep looking on the websites on the Spider Shop.
I think Bitey things going, haven't they?
Who?
On a blonde. I'm sure it's Bitey things. Let me check. I've seen one.
Guinea legs. Have a look on their site.
Let me see.
Portsmouth tarantulas. Oh no, it's Anton. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Christine, my dear.
What, Pam? I can't reach you. You won't be on it.
I seen one somewhere. Where did I see it? Please, no, I'm biting thing.
Yeah.
I'll have that in a bit. I'm just gonna donut.
Minimum order 2020. Okay.
Hope you're good, Christine.
I can't remember where I saw it now. How are you doing, Christine?
Good, Christine.
Oh, bitey things are amazing. I don't think I've ordered with them, but I seen one somewhere. I'm just trying to think where I seen it from. I'm still trying to find it. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, there you go. You stuck us on big screens. Golden Bandit Sunburst. Maybe so many legs got it. They normally upload stuff.
Can you still hear me, Ellie?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go off camera a minute while I just check all my blood and that.
Alright then.
I'll still have me mic on.
No worry.
Oh. You bored, Christine? Want me to send you the link? Or ain't you ready to yet?
Oh, they have other alpha karma species, but it doesn't look like they got a Caracodes one. Unless they have the slings. Let me have a look. Into the thing.
I know it's Christine. Looking forward to seeing that.
She gets to rehouse. Yay. Oh, everybody's getting my little dwarfs in at the moment. I wonder who bred them then. So many legs got Victorian.
Have that.
Yeah, that's like they're never in stock ever.
No problem, Christine. Just do it in your own time. You'll know when you're ready.
Yeah, so many legs don't have it in stock now. What was the other one you told me to check? Simply Spiders. Can't believe I made that bird.
Hey, hi, bro.
No, it doesn't look like they got them in stock either. Hi, Peter.
Huh?
Hi, Lee.
That's all right, Christine. Don't worry about it. You'll do it in your own time. You're all right, bro. Just in the middle of having an hypo, so I've just come off camera a minute.
And you get to see my ugly mug. Ha ha ha. Didn't even done my hair.
You ain't ugly.
That's because you're looking at it. If I look at it, I see a different view. Christine, did your package come yet? I think it's too early to ask, isn't it? Can't even remember how long it takes.
Tomorrow it's due, ain't it?
Christine's package, the one we sent.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. I can't remember how long it's supposed to take.
I agree, Lee. Here's a lovely mug.
They didn't give me a deadline. Oh, thank you, Christine. Look, do you want to see something pretty? I got myself a new inmate. Look. Ta-da!
That's nice.
I know, I got myself a flower. But I might get it a bigger fish bowl and repot it. I like it in a fish bowl, but I think it needs some more balls. Yeah, orchids are always pretty, in it? But I think it needs more balls, you know, so it's got more room for the roots and the water and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because I can't see what's in the center of it, and I tried to like open it up a bit, but the moss is like really tightly impacted. So what I'm thinking of doing is just buying a bigger fish bowl because you can pick them up cheap enough. Then adding some moss at the bottom, adding all the balls and some like little barks and stuff that it needs, and then adding more moss around the sides towards the top. And hopefully it's got plenty of room there for the roots to continue growing, finish flowering.
You want camera?
Oh, thank you. It was a bargain buy. They were charging 15 quid for them, and then I got that one $6.99. So I was like, I'm not gonna let it go for $6.99. That's a bargain for an orchid. They're probably one of the most expensive flowers going.
Huh?
Hmm?
It's something on there.
No.
I'm looking forward to building my 2 new gecko ball sets. Oh, that'd be really cool, Pete. I'd love to see that when it's done.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. He's just waiting on his clay balls.
Oh, my injection on Sunday. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm still having dramas from the last one.
You should be all right.
The injection themselves don't bother me. It's the after effects I'm worried about, because the after effects from the last one still haven't gone away yet.
No.
Oh, right. Well, hopefully I will.
No.
Hopefully the second one.
Cameras off, Dad.
But all the new plants came today. Oh, that's cool, Pete. Pete, I'm so excited to see what my surprise is. I'm so shocked as well.
Wanna think?
have a couple of biscuits.
Do you want them? Leave the time.
The second jab is nothing like the first. It'll be nice done. Yeah, it will. I really like plants. Like I need to redo my
Just gonna get
my skink tank because I did all them with plants and I gotta go buy more plants because the problem with the skinks is when you stick the feeders in there because they're like natural hunters from the wild, they were left like natural hunters. The food actually eat the plants. So now I've got to redo the plants again.
I didn't have any problems with my first or second jab. So
The jab itself, I didn't have problems with, but after about 3 days, that's because at first I was like, oh, it's nothing, it's not even bothering me. After about 3 days, then I started like feeling it for sure. It even took 3 days for my arm to ache. Like it didn't kick in straight away. Peter, is the thought that counts? The fact that you thought of me when you wanted to gift it to me, that's sweet enough. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm grateful. Is there any other parents in the house that got to do these end of year school gifts as well? They cost a bloody bomb. We got 4 bags on the table ready to go to school tomorrow.
I ain't got to do none.
Thing is, like you can't send a card and a tea bag anymore. Nobody does that. Like when I was in school, it was a card and a tea bag done.
Yeah, have a drink on me.
Yeah, it was the same on Mother's Day. The school would get the kids to make a card, put a tea bag inside, they send it home to the parents. Father's Day, Mother's Day, all that stuff. Now it's gone from being something simple to being like a whole Christmas for teachers. They have their own aisle and everything.
Oh, flipping hell. My sugar start going up in a minute.
Yeah, hopefully they will, as long as you don't start
It's all
echoing.
sandwiching.
I gotta make a little house as well for my little spider. I haven't made one up yet. It's up there on the shelf. I can do it tomorrow. Me little bumbucker blokler from Pete, from the one and only Pete, needs to take centre stage.
I should get him tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I gotta make up an enclosure, but it needs to take centre stage. What shall I stick it in? I haven't figured. Yeah, I got a few different enclosures I could put it in. You know what I thought about doing just to make it decorative?
What?
You know them like fancy jugs you can get for the summertime, the ones they look like glass but they're made of plastic. I was thinking of adapting the lid and using that to make it look like a little centerpiece for the spider.
Why don't you?
I need to check the spider first and I need to see if the lid's adaptable because it's one of them jugs that you can put all the fruit and stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I just thought it might be cute because it's not going to grow that big, so it probably wouldn't need to rehouse it if it's in there. The only time I would is if like there was like some problem with the soil or something. Trying to be innovative, is that how you say it? Is a bumbler kabloka? How do you say it? Bumbler kabloka? Kaboka? Yeah, it's another little. That's the one. Do you know when I was trying to say it while we were at Leah's, Leah laughed at me, then I laughed, and it was just one whole laughing session because we couldn't put it in the name. No, Salem. No.
Nobody recalls the nutter.
Yeah, he's doing it yesterday as well. He's getting louder though. I think once I have this one now of Pete, I think I'm done for spiders because I've already got over 60. There's me counting like 52 or 57 because I know we went up. Yeah, there was a name change, Pete. It's Bumbler something or another. I can't remember. But what does it matter anyway? He's going to be
Hi,
my...
Phil.
I'm going to name it his own name. And we already have a pill, so we can't use pill this time.
Have you got a name for it yet?
No, I haven't, like, I don't know what to call it yet. I'll give it a nice name though. If I can't think of a name, then I'll ask you to speak. Or maybe Chris.
Hi, Moon.
Hi, Moon. I was a bit slow then, wasn't I? Hi, Philip. I called her Hannah after one of my... Oh, that's cute. We can keep Hannah. I'm fine with that.
No. Bro, what time did Kirsty go?
I had one years ago, and her name was Saffron. See, I love Saffron. Yeah, it's Herodian now.
Bloody hell, Phil.
But before people went mad on the Bumbler, they were going mad on the Bumbler Caboclas too, or Bumbler Herodias as they now call. I knew it wasn't coming. Sorry about my yawning, people. I am literally... I didn't do a whole lot today. I did some shopping, and I did some cleaning, and I did some more shopping, and preparing Poketheria and after and to go back and stuff. Oh, nice. I only have P Metallica now. I don't have any of the others.
Good luck with them, Phil.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, actually, yeah, we are doing a pairing. I'm doing a pairing with Leah. So we're pairing the LP, which I think is going to be a good first pairing. I was worried about it because Hazel was our first spider, but you know, Leah's fantastic. So we're doing it together. So yeah.
Trying to stand up and put her on the floor.
It'll be a nice little learning game.
No.
I don't know anybody who wants LP babies though. I wouldn't like to have 2,000 LP babies, but I never bred, to be honest. See, Peter, I want to breed only because I want to do Grammar Stolas. But Grammostolas are supposed to be quite hard to breed, so I have a few other species that I wanted to keep in my collection. So I thought before I get going with the Grammostolas when they're old enough, because I know some will be old enough soonish, within maybe a year or a year and a half, then I can try with the other ones. Like with Hazel, I was in two minds whether I should or whether I shouldn't, because Hazel was our first. But I don't know. I'm still in two minds, but I think because I'm doing it with Leah, I have more confidence to do it. And, you know, that's what a spider's life is for anyway. So why not? He's going to die at some point. He might as well die happy.
Like a virgin.
Not like a virgin. He's going to get his duty done. I've lost LP, please. I can't shift them. All of them, there, Philip. I almost have all of them except for the Garosa and the Rosea Red, and there was another one that came up. Can't remember what it's called though.
What was that one on Skinny Legs that you said?
Oh, that was Samapeus elasticus. Something like that.
That was another one you wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is the only one I'm missing from the Samapeus genus. I've got the other 5. Oh yeah, everybody in the chat, right? This is not meant to be taken the wrong way, but can we have a talk about Samapeus? How you keep them, and whether you think they're terrestrial or arboreal? Because Mark bought one, and he was always told they're terrestrial, and I kindly told him they're arboreal. So what does everybody else think? I have one you can buy if you, Ollie. What does that mean, Ollie? Ollie is a name. I don't know it any other way. Arboreal. Yeah, I always kept mine arboreal. Well, I didn't know any. You could keep them terrestrial, and Max seems to be doing really, really well. And he's always had it terrestrial, even as a sling, and it's no longer a sling. I keep all my Samapeus species arboreal. Yeah, there you go. Does that give you a little bit more confidence, Mac?
Yeah, well, I've got the jar now, so I'm doing a Rios on it.
Yeah. See, I would give it just a couple of days, only because you did just rehouse it, and there's not like it's so used to living like that anyway. It's probably not going to do it any harm. Just while it calms down, because rehousing is stressful enough as it is.
I know Sandra tried rehousing me.
I know that's the only problem with me and Sandra. There's a no return policy with them. You can't ship them out either. They are arboreal in the wild. Yeah, I keep all mine arboreal, but what I tend to do, because right from when they're young, they do like to burrow a bit. So I tend to keep them in an arboreal enclosure, but I fill it half and half, and then I have a cork back that goes straight up to the top. And then I have half soil so they can dig if they want to. Yeah. See, that's a fair point. We did talk about that yesterday, didn't we, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
If he's happy for now and is healthy, then leave it like that. But it's not fully grown, is it? It's about the same size as mine.
No.
So you still probably you've got plenty of time to move it before it's adult. Ollie don't mean anything. That's a mistake. Oh, okay then. See, I'm just not sure yet, Philip, because I did have some before. I bought babies, and I paid like 22 quid each for the babies, and they died because natural selection wasn't allowed to happen. They were sent out way too small. And it's not very often I actually, oh wow, Phil, I actually lose babies, so I haven't replaced them. And now I'm unsure about replacing them.
Nobody's timed you out, Moon.
Phil rocking his merch. Oh, hang on, I'll have to take the case off because of the reflection. Doesn't he look so good in his AKA t-shirt?
Good old Phil.
I love it. I always look funny when I try and rock out. Like, look, my hands are too skinny or something, and I don't know. I'm not a rocky out person. Samapeus. Have you got the Samapeus Esmeraldas? No, I haven't. I didn't. I have never even heard of that, Peter. I was looking at the, what did I say it was called? Elastra class? Something like that.
Elastic band.
I've never heard of the Esmeraldas. The first time is news to me, Pete. I only thought there were 6 summer players. I have 5. I went hunting for the Victory because they never had them in anywhere.
No, she wouldn't do it deliberately, Moon, honestly.
Oh no, Spider-Man probably is talking to you, Moon. She does say, no dear, totally an accident, I promise. I had one, gave her to a friend to complete a collection. Oh, that was sweet of you. See, I don't know now, because the little babies that I had died, I was umming and ahhing whether or not to get more, or wait until they get a bit bigger and then buy more. But yeah. I seen some come up the other day, 2 to 3 centimeters for the same price as I paid for a 0.5 centimeter.
Bloody hell. Where was that?
That one you were telling me, is it skinny legs tarantulas?
Oh, skinny legs.
Yeah. Oh, I love Samapeus Victory. That's the one Mark is just gonna rehouse. Do you say Victory or Victori? Because I say Victory.
I say Victoria.
The power of the blues. See, now that Samapeus sounds so inviting, the Emeraldus. That's got to be like a greenish blue color to have such a name. Still going through my collection to see what I can live without. See, Pete, what I would suggest to you, right, is don't get rid of all your collection, because at the end of the day, you've been doing it for so long, it will probably make you feel like at a loss. You know, like if you lose a member of your family, that's what it's going to be like. Like if I lose mine, I'm gutted. I just got to try and soldier on, and then I deal with it afterwards. So what I'd suggest is don't get rid of any of the bigger ones that you can see and you can kind of deal with. But just, if you have to buy new ones, don't buy them small, buy them big. And if you have to get rid of some, just get rid of the small ones that you can't see, or it's harder for you to see. Golden, and lots of Samapeus are golden. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, the Cambridge is like, I don't know, it's kind of grey, isn't it? The Cambridge is like a greeny grey with their little orange stripes. Then the Emernia is black with orange stripes. The Victory is like half and half. It's like black on one side and like reddish black on the other side. Then the Costa Rican orange mouth, which is the Redunca. I can't even remember what that one looked like. It's been so long since it's been out. And what's the other one I got? Luigi, Victoria, Radonkus, and Nernia. I got another one. I can't think what it's called now. It's up there though. Hey, go back again.
Hello. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. I gotta put my light on now in a minute. Otherwise, I'll start going white from the other light. Salem, can you stop clawing on the table, mate? No, meow, meow, meow. No. That's my table. No, it's not for sharpening your clothes. You've got cat stuff for that. Sorry. Oh, he has the elastical. I can't even say it. Oh, I haven't heard of that one either, the Lagenbergie. See, I don't know if I should buy any more. I've already got way too many spiders. But I would, I don't know, I might later. I don't know about now. Dale loves his shirt. I hope Megan likes her shirt. I can't wait to see that too. Because Megan was the one that won my overseas giveaway, and she had a shirt as well, which wasn't out for general public. I made especially just for the winner overseas.
I'll just ask Phil if he wants to jump on.
Yeah, just send the link over. If he wants to jump on, he'll jump on. Or you might say, in about half an hour. I haven't paid anything yet, Philip. Like, that's why I'm thinking of starting with the LP. Because he's mature and I can't find an NNC female, because I got a male, so I haven't found a female to send my male off to. I did send my male Gramastola Choco Golden. No, it's not called the Choco Golden. That's a common name. Gramastola Mini Monster. What are you again? Yeah, the Choco Golden. Anyway, I did send out an offer breeding. That did well. It was paid more than once, and it's still being paid. Apparently, it's still not gone. So we were lucky with that one. I can't think what it's called then. Pole cripes, Gramastola pole cripes. There you go. My brain went dead. They talk to me.
Well, you're blonde.
Oh, I'm terrible for it. Have you not noticed every time I forget what they're called, I ask them, and it's like they intellectually send me the information that I need. And I get it right there. I do the exact same with the remote control, you know, for the TV. I'm like, remote, where are you? And then I find it. But I could be looking for a whole hour beforehand and I will never find it. That's one of the joys of being dyslexic. You know what you know, for the minute you want to speak it out loud, it's gone.
Sounds about right, doesn't he?
Any of you guys have a female ageniculata? Nope, I don't have one. I have an agent, but it's not fully grown. It's hello, Leah. It's Leah heard me talking about her.
Hi, Leah.
It's about this big.
How are you?
Maybe 1.5 to 2 inches. It's not huge. Still wee small. Leah, we was talking about breeding the LPs. I'm so excited. But I'm still worried because he's my first spider. I think you always worry though when it's your first one, isn't it? Like I sent off the Grammar Scholar programs, and that didn't bother me. But I don't know, Hazel does sort of bother me a little bit.
Ellie's gonna do her breeding. I don't know who with, but she's
With Leah from Unusual Pets.
Oh, that Leah.
Yeah, the Leah. What Leah did you think I was on about?
I thought you meant
Glorified Pet Rock.
yeah.
Oh. I don't think that Leah is quite ready for that yet. I have a mature male but can't find an adult female. I've got the same problem with the Ionense Olive. I can't find the female for that. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I've got other things that I can breed beforehand, but I want to get at least some sort of experience with breeding before I go there, because I think there's only 3 or 4 Grammar Stolas I'm actually missing from the whole collection, and most of them, except for the Polcribes, I have in doubles or in threes. I only have 1 Porteri and 1 Polcribes. Everything else, I've either got 2 of them or 3 of them. I think I've got about 15 or 16 Grammar Stolas.
I take it.
Huh?
I take it. Look them.
Yeah, I like them.
That's like me. I like the Panther Beaters. I do.
Oh, I love Panther Beaters as well.
That one, Pete. Give me. I flipping absolutely love that one. It's gorgeous.
The Polcribes is already gone. The Polcribes I have left isn't old enough to breed.
How you feel?
Oi, oi.
Should be old
How are
enough
ya?
to breed would be this. The Panther Beatuses will probably be next in line to mature. Salem, get off my table.
You all right, Phil?
Yeah, I'm good, you?
Yeah.
No, now. No, that's my table.
Hey, Chrissy.
Hi, Phil.
Hello.
Just telling the cat off a minute. I love that shit, by the way. I love it. Stop it. Okay? Behave yourself. Go and play on your scratching pole. Go on.
Thanks. Yeah, fit.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, is that your one, Phil?
Yep.
Nice.
Came out really well, didn't it? And even the spider came out really well. You know, I was worried about the
Yeah.
black with the black.
Yeah, no, they kind of like added a little white outline around it.
So it did come out really well then.
Yeah. Yeah, arrived today.
I'm glad you like
Good,
it.
Mr. Taylor. I gotta call him Mr. Taylor now because got 2 Phils.
Yeah, but we got Phil and we got Philip because we never call Phil Philip. But I'm surprised. You know, this Phil on screen is the nicest person ever. Do you know how many times I've typed out his name with the word Phil instead of the name Phil?
What do you do it then? FIL?
Yeah, I've done it F-I-L-L because I'll be writing something and it automatically change it. Once I did it on his Facebook post, it stayed there for 3 days before I noticed and nobody pulled me up on it.
There you go. He's a Phil, not a Philip.
Oh. I got confused. Yeah, I'm supporting NASA today.
Sure. I got confused the other day. We've got a duck at work that's named after me, and someone radioed about giving Phil some food, and I got excited thinking that someone was going to bring me some food, but I wasn't there taking food to the duck.
I don't know how Mark doesn't get confused because he got 2 spiders called Ellie.
No, one's just plain Ellie and the other's hot Ellie.
Oh, there you go. One's plain Ellie.
The plain Ellie is a tiny little sling one.
Ah.
Hot Ellie is the bigger one.
And they're both Diothelli dianamentus.
Yeah, them.
They're both them. Oh.
Oh, nice, Christine. Christine said ducks and one was named Jason.
God, if I'd have had ducks, I'd have ended up eating them.
Girl, that's honestly disgusting. Imagine that not getting fine.
Hello.
Oh.
Well, you wanna jump on the live, Phil?
I'm here.
No, the other Phil.
Oh, quick question, guys. Do you think it's perfectly safe to gift a 7-year-old a snail? I think it's perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you've done like African land snail, yeah.
that's okay then.
Okay.
The mum's not too keen on bugs, but she said she's okay with a snail because he can take care of that better.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to double check before I actually give them a snail.
Yeah, especially if it's something like Felica or anything that's dead simple.
Well, I said to her, I'll give her all the soil. I'll sort out a little enclosure for him. She could just make it bigger when he's older. Like, I put all the soil in that I use, which they've gone from this big to I got some this big, and then I got some this big, when they were all like this big. So they're doing well. But yeah, I know mine will breed eventually, so I don't mind losing one. And he absolutely adores bugs. She's like, can't wait to come into your house because Dominic's told him all the animals you get and he loves animals. I'm like, that's all right, come over.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll send you the link if you want it, Phil.
He shocked me though. He knows all the Latin names to everything. Even my bearded dragon, he was calling it by a Latin name. And I'm like, what?
Nice. I like that. I like that. I always like it, like on occasions when we have like junior keeper for the day or something, and the kids are like, if they start reeling off the scientific names of everything to me, I'm like, yes, you're going to go places.
See, I struggle with them, but for a 7-year-old, to get all of them. Okay, with dinosaurs, I get it. My boy is obsessed with dinosaurs. What boys ain't generally obsessed with dinosaurs at that age? You know, you got Jurassic Park, you got all these things going on. But with dragons and reptiles and bugs and other, he's just animals in specific, every single animal. And he only got a bunny. Because that's all his mum was comfortable with. But she said he can have a snail.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was like.
It's so cute though. Like, yeah, I like it.
And that's how I started off was, getting my first leopard gecko when I was 7.
Mm.
So, all because someone told me I was the perfect age to start collecting reptiles and inverts. And that was it. I was like, right, okay, let's go.
See, my daughter's first pet, I got it just before she was born so she could grow with it. And that didn't go so well. You know, when you get an animal, like, not like an animal that can go in a cage or a tank or anything like that. It was a dog, right? This dog was obsessed with cars. Like, any time he was obsessed with cars. The problem was when we moved house, because where we was living before, there was never traffic. Then we moved onto a really busy road, and the cars were always constantly going past, which meant then he got more excited because cars going past. We had double doors, so we couldn't get out. My brother forgot one day, he opened both doors together and he got out and he got hurt. I cried, and then after that, I was like, I can't keep him just in case he escapes again. So I sold him to a farmer, which has more land and less tires. Just out of being like purely care for the animal, like I wasn't comfortable with it. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like if he got out one time, could he get out another time? Like I was glad that he was okay because we took him to the vet. He dislocated his hip, but that was it. So we were like really, really lucky. I know a dislocation isn't like is not so big small, no, but like this is a busy road with 6 lanes and they're moving 50 miles an hour. Like that's minimal damage considering what could have happened. But
Yeah.
I was so scared if something else would have happened. So I thought my best option as an owner would be to put that dog in a situation which is more suited for the dog. Because as much as you walked it, as much as you give it exercise, like we had a huge garden, it still loved to attract itself to the cars. So I had to make that decision to deal with the dog. And then for a long time, I wanted the dog, but I didn't get one until I found one that was absolutely suitable. Do you get what I mean? I was even
No, definitely.
more cautious. I'm in Cardigan. Is that how you say Cardigan? Cardigan. I'm from Cardiff, so I'm not good with Welsh names.
Cardiff.
Oh, some of them Welsh names though are really hard to pronounce. Like especially when you're not good at Welsh. I was good at a little bit of Welsh when I was in primary school. Then we didn't really do it in high school. Then I seemed to forget everything. Sometimes my kids come home from school speaking some Welsh, and I'm like, "What the hell are you saying?" Yeah, Cardigan. I thought I said it like that.
Hey, Stefan.
Hi, Stefan.
How you doing, Stefan?
We're just having a general chit chat, a midweek catch up. We missed each other. We did. That's what it is. I'm from Luton, just stuck in Wales. See, to be fair, right? I lived in England before. I didn't really mind where I lived. The location was nice. The people wasn't so nice. If you go to London, it's not too bad. But I'm not a huge fan of Birmingham. I loved my old location. The land was amazing. But I didn't like the people.
What's wrong with Birmingham?
I wasn't living in Birmingham. I was living in Amesbury, and the problem with Amesbury is all them half of them English people, not all English people, but half of the ones that live there, 9 times out of 10, they're either a farmer, they're kind of wealthy, or they got their heads so fast stuck up their arses, and they're quite racist. So, like, that's the problem I had there. It wasn't the fact that it wasn't a nice place, because it was generally nice. You couldn't take a bus because that would cost you like £7 one way, because it's literally between where you live and the town an hour. Like everything is at a distance. The only thing that's in between, like where I was living in like a little village and the next town or the other town the other direction, is military barracks everywhere.
Me, bro. Me. I'm right with bro.
Yeah, but Mark, you know my history with Birmingham and you know why I'm not keen up there. We already had that conversation.
Okay. Tell me off.
I'll be coming in the summer. Well, it is summer, but in the holidays, eventually. I'm going to make it.
You know, I'll be going to sleep now tonight, thinking of you coming.
You never take a clean comment. Oh, God, Mark.
You should know what I'm like by now.
You know, it's not only you that does it anymore, either. You've got like a whole team. You've got like a whole army behind you.
Like you.
I get it from every single direction.
Like who?
Like a few different people.
How's work been, Phil?
Oh, we had fun today. Someone decided to set off our emergency alarm for us, so that was fun.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Yeah. In the middle of doing a live food order for the park, and suddenly, essentially, what sounds like an air raid siren went off. I'm like, oh no.
Oh, God.
That's causing to clear the park of people and get everyone into safe buildings to make sure that the park is safe. And one of the bus drivers for the schools had decided to set it off to see what would happen.
Bloody hell.
So I was like,
Yeah, that's right, Mark's army.
Max sexually frustrated army, you mean?
So yeah, that was fun. That was in the morning as well. About 10. Yeah, it was about 10 o'clock this morning. That went off.
Oh, bloody hell.
It was like 10, half 10. It was like.
Oh,
So, but otherwise it was right apart from that.
You tired?
oh, when am I not tired? I'm always tired.
You're always tired.
My hands haven't been great today either. Like my knees ain't as bad as they was yesterday. But my hands, oh my God, my hands. They've just been a headache the whole day.
You
No,
need to get them a workout.
Oh, I'm telling you. But they had a workout yesterday. But that didn't make them feel any better. The problem is, there's nothing you can do when there's like nerve problems and stuff like that. They either work or they don't.
The hospital's referring me to go and see a neurologist.
Thing is that really going to help you?
No, because I won't find a brain there.
No. They'll find a little microscopic thing. Oh, is this it?
I hope you're on about me brain and not me willy.
Oh, God. Last time I looked, you're not Scots in this.
I was about to say he's not Scott.
I had hospital today, test, and I've got to go to see a surgeon.
What are you having tests for, Phil?
I think he's having new boobs. Or are you getting into yours is too flat? What is it with buying boobs and bums nowadays? Like, I know a lot of you don't like Love Island, right? But I like Love Island. And the PE teacher on the Love Island, he's pretty sweet. But he says he doesn't like girls that are fake, right? He doesn't like fake personalities. He don't like girls that are fake. Then the girls...
What's he doing on that show?
Huh?
What's he doing on that show then?
Well, I don't know. But the thing is, the girls kicked right off then. They were like, oh, you shouldn't say that. That's like discriminating towards us. This, and another. But the thing is, like, he didn't really mean it in a malicious way. Everybody likes what they like. And at the end of the day, like, how is he supposed to know that they got boobs because they had a mental problem? Like, some people just go and get boobs because that's fashion trend. Do you get what I mean?
Yep.
Ella, you're going on more about boobs than I do.
Yeah, but not everybody gets boobs just because, oh, well, they grew up and they didn't have enough boobs. You know, some people have quite nice boobs, but they still want them bigger because they're not grateful.
Oh, nasty, Phil.
Bleeding from the ink.
Good luck at the hospital.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Phil.
Yeah.
Well, at least Mac's happy we got to talk about boobs.
Hey?
I said at least Mac's happy we got to talk about boobs.
I don't need to talk about them. I can go on Natalie's site and look at them.
You know what? I'm going to make Hadley remove that photo. You can look at all the others. Welcome back, Leah.
Welcome back, Leah.
Oh, to be fair,
What's wrong with that photo?
I just, no.
There's nothing wrong with that photo.
Yeah. But for me, it was a bit out there, a bit wild.
I'm in there somewhere.
You put your boobs on Hadley's page. Oh yeah, I think I remember actually. You know what? It was like me and Tara, because we were talking about it before I did it, and we were like, we hashtagged little titties. Like we were going for the little titties group.
Is that for Chow Cody's Ray? There's nothing wrong with little ones anyway. Anyway, Ellie, you're too late anyway.
I'm too late.
Yeah, you can ask Adley to remove it, but I've already saved it.
What am I gonna do with you? It was a good laugh anyway. More, but I
Well,
was surprised how many people actually prefer small boobs over big boobs. I thought big boobs is what everybody wanted.
I think little ones are cute.
See, I wouldn't want big boobs. Can you imagine if I went to gym, right? And obviously I've already had children. But can you imagine if I went to gym and I'm doing like jumping jacks or box jumps, yeah, and I've got these big boobs and then I kept getting smacked in the face? Like, no.
Imagine the black eyes you'd have.
I would be the first person at the hospital paying for that reduction. Oh God, Peter.
I agree with you, Phil. There's nothing wrong with small boobs.
Leah says, tell me about it. See, the only problem with small boobs, right, is, you know, us women can't win. We're not this size or that size. There's not one size for all. A size 10 for this girl is not the same as a size 10 for this girl. You will get people that look like an ironing board and an aspirin, and then you will get people who are fully figured, or you will get people that look like a bowling ball. Like, everybody is got different figures, and they look like you could have someone who's a size 18 or three people that's a size 18, but their size 18 is completely different depending on body shape. I'm trying to say it without being offensive, but they don't actually make clothes for women to fit women, like all women. Because if I bought a t-shirt which is my size to fit me, and it has all the boobs and everything catered for, it looks like it's way too big and I got like nothing there. I might as well have just gone and bought a man's t-shirt.
Well, you are who you are, and it doesn't matter who you are. No matter whether they're big, small, round, square, droopy, saggy. I'd still look at them.
See, I'm quite lucky that mine didn't droop yet. Mine is still where they're supposed to be. But sorry if I said it in it or anybody took it offensively. It wasn't meant in an offensive way.
Hi, Dale.
Just trying to explain different shapes, but I'm not the greatest person at explaining. Nothing worse than a big blue veiny tatas. Ha ha ha. It's all about personality. Hi, Dale. See, I don't know. I'm a bum kind of girl. Like, if I was to go out actively hunting for a guy, I'm definitely a bum kind of girl. I check out that bum before I check anything else. Hi, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Like big box.
Hi, Jason.
Yeah, Leah. Oh.
Yeah, I'm good, Dale. How are you? How's the eye doing?
I'm a hip and a bum kind of man. See, I agree. I think, like, even me, like, I'm not into girls, but even when I go out looking for a guy, I always got to look at his butt first. If he's got a good butt, then I will say hello. Or that's how I used to be. Leah loves a dad bod. Yeah, I couldn't care about the rest of the body as long as he got a good butt. If he got a good butt, it means that he's been training. It means his hips work. Them gluteus maximus muscles actually work. My eye is fine.
Oh, no, Dale. Do you still want it took out?
Oh no. They are still having problems with his eyes. How you doing, Jason? Yeah, but they will not let.
You'll just have to keep your eye on it, mate.
The other eye, not the bad eye.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're all part of a dad bod club. I like mine. I like mine with a 1-pack. I don't want no 2-packs or 4-packs or 6-packs. I like a 1-pack so you can rest your head.
Who's cooking, Jason? You or Christine?
Yeah, good. I'm good. We're getting ready to come out. Oh, nice. They always do nice food, Christine and Jason. It's a pity they couldn't like Uber it to us, isn't it? No thanks, Philip. If it's old world, then no thanks.
No, it's not really a species or even a genus that really interests me.
They're more relaxed then, aren't they, Leah? They're not too
How
self-conscious.
much is post and package, Phil?
Oh, sorry, Jason. Here's Peter. I've got space, so we're all good. Huh? Oh, Leah said she'll have some, Philip. Okay, right. Oh, I was counting. I need to do that list right. I tried to do the questionnaires earlier. Now I know all the spiders I got. Do you think I could spell bloody bracket hammer? It just, every single time I typed it in, thinking I was spelling it right, spell checker kept changing it to these 2 other words. And then I got frustrated. So I'm like, I'm going to write a whole list of everything, put it on my pages, then copy and paste it into there. So it's just got like everything. And I realised I don't have 52 spiders. I have over 16. Free to you, Mark, or £10 if you want to play.
I don't want to pay.
See, Leah, that was the whole point. They need that bit to be able to like do their research. It's like quite important that you put that bit in.
Yeah, just so they know what is, or to have a better idea of what people are keeping and what's kind of more commonly kept in the UK, in case it's not what they think, kind of thing, and what they hopefully then can do for us in terms of veterinary research and stuff.
I've shared all them for the survey today on loads of groups, and tranquil tarantulas turned it down.
Oh, wow.
So I asked admin to get in touch with me, and Amy started speaking to me, and she asked what my problem was, and I says, it's for everyone. It's for helping people in the community as well as tarantula keepers. I said, so why was it turned down? Well, she said it was turned down because I'd already posted it a few minutes before you did. I said, oh, okay.
See, some groups will actually tell you that. Like when I was posting out the poster with the other link for the what do you call it? The petition.
Yep.
I had that message a few times because I'd already posted it the day before and it was still on there. It's like, no, it's down a few posts, but not posted. And I was like, okay.
Are they the age Gigas? Are they the Cameroon red baboon?
Yes, I believe so.
I think they are.
The Cameroon rusty baboon or something like that, isn't it?
Oh, he got them from you. I see now. It's got day of tarantulas.
Okay then, Phil. Cheers. No problem.
Now I'm a wet member of the Woodland Trust. I got my welcome. Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
I work with the Woodland Trust quite a lot, especially with union stuff. Hi, Arachno Chef.
Hi, Josh.
Hey. Yeah, I think they've Women Trust have joined forces with like the likes of ARG and a number of other NGOs to try and fight the whole removal of protection on species.
But I think environmentally, protection against species needs to be extended to the ocean species as well as like land species.
Yeah, since that protections may be removed from most of our native reptiles and amphibians, they've already announced they're also looking at removing the protection from the red squirrel, the pine marten, and the hedgehog.
It's ridiculous, though.
So a lot of these are in decline in this country, in the UK wider in decline.
I didn't know you could keep them communally.
Oh, I wouldn't keep them communally. But see, I'd love to do more about it, but the thing is I also need to do more research as well. So like this whole year is pretty much going to be spent on animals, environment, land, sea, everywhere. But I think that when it comes to environmental companies, I think they need to get off their ass and stop backing the government and actually put the environment first and not profit. Because a lot of them are. You talk about the things that are covered by government or undercovered by government, They won't talk about them. They just shut it down like, oh, we don't know about that. Like, yes, you do. You just choose to turn your head and ignore that fact so you can stay like open without being shut down. But I'm only one person. I can voice my opinions as much as I want, but they ain't going to change because of one person. It takes a lot of people to make a change.
It does.
Shame you're only one person, because if you was two, I could share you with Casey.
Oh, Casey's another type to share me, that's for sure. I got my supports now for my knees, so maybe I'll be able to do squats better. If the supports are any good. Do you keep a large water ball in the center?
Ain't they the ones that are supposed to be able to swim in it?
Most spiders swim.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know, but ain't they more known for it?
I don't know.
I think they're a species that is. I think Benjamin mentioned geese as a swimmer. But yeah, a few species will, or they can swim if need be.
Yeah.
I read
Hi, Dylan.
They don't now. Or last time, when was it? Last month, I think. Whips when they set up their brand new sort of aquarium area, they actually put a Brachypelma humori in a paludarium with Mexican pupfish in the water park. And so I haven't had a humori around it, but when I went, was it last month or whatever, they turned it into just an aquarium. So I don't know what happened there, whether it just wasn't working with the humori. But they were trialing it out as like, let's see what kind of like, often found kind of along the river in the wild and stuff. So like trying to replicate that environment.
I don't think there is anyone live tomorrow night, is there?
I only know Cracks is live tomorrow.
Is she live tomorrow because she's gone back to work, ain't she?
I could double check, but she said she won't be doing Wednesdays. She'll be doing Fridays though. Oh, you could go live if you want to, Leah. I'll join you. I'll double check with Cracks because I know she's working. But I can't remember what day she said she was like going to be back.
Yeah, really.
Hour shifts, night shifts. Scott's live tomorrow. Well, I'm sorry, Scott has my Tuesday. He's not having every day of the week. He's not going to be green.
Scott doing lives for Friday now then?
I don't know. Scott's my Tuesday, bitch.
I go on to Ellie's bitches one of a Tuesday, so I'll give his a break tomorrow and go on Leah's.
I can't even believe Scott told me off for being late yesterday. I was like, you didn't even ask me to come on. He's like, no, you're always there. You like my stuff on, I never missed it. I was like, yeah, but normally you tell me if you want me to come on.
But then he was late himself.
Yeah, because I wasn't there.
Why?
I didn't know.
Dylan.
That's okay, Spider-Man. Enjoy your grill out. Don't forget to send Mac food pics. You know the way he gets jealous.
I can't off them so much now.
Well, the food pic.
No, do you remember this, Ellie? I'm still waiting for a tiramisu.
Yeah, I know, but if I'm coming up, I might as well bring it up, then send it up.
All right then. I'll let you off.
But I will make one just to sit and eat it in front of you. I'll be eating it on a live stream. Just and someone says, piss off, I'm going live tomorrow. But I think, we've put a big divide down this hobby. You know that? Like, I'm seeing some people be like, I'm not talking to you, you're part of that group. I'm not talking to you, you're part of this group. And I'm like, what? I just talk to everyone.
A good lemon meringue. I don't think I've even had lemon meringue.
I love making meringue.
Good.
The first meringue I made though was brown because I wasn't sure how long to leave it in. But I was like, well, how old was I when I made my first meringue?
I've never tried one because I don't like lemon.
Well, I didn't make it with lemon. I made it with strawberries and banana, but I did a 3-tier meringue. So it was like a meringue base. Then it had cream, like hand whipped cream with strawberries and bananas, then the second base, and then hand whipped cream with strawberries and bananas and toffee sauce, and then hand whipped cream with strawberries, banana, and raspberry sauce. It was really nice. Taking off zucchini before then, because I have some. Oh yeah. Oh, Leah's peas. I'm telling you, Leah's got really nice peas. She growed them good. They're sweet as well.
Gotta stop talking about food, Josh. She's getting hungry.
That's all right. You can go and fix himself something from the fridge, can he? I had Dijon chicken and potatoes today. It was good. Ellie, can you make me one? Ha ha ha. Okay. I know, Leah, you have so many babies at the moment. Is any of them hatched yet? I'm waiting to see what they look like when they hatch. I've never seen newborn snakes.
Oh, I love duck.
Duck is good.
Duck is good. So, but a friend of mine's been making me jealous the past couple of days because he's finished out his work. He's hatched out eastern indigo snakes.
Oh, nice.
And they are the most photogenic little things ever. It always makes me jealous.
Yes. Oh, they're cute.
They're nice.
Isn't it the other Leah that got a horse?
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't seen Glorified Pet Rocks come in yet.
I watched a video about the isopods.
Oh, yeah, I know. That was cute. But I agree with Philip. He says, us animal lovers, duck. Thing is, I was saying to my nan and Gramps the other day that I wouldn't mind getting a goat. I really, really wanted a goat. And my grandpa told me there's no point in me getting a goat because I'll end up eating it. Which is probably not wrong.
Bring them snails up. I wouldn't mind eating them.
I gotta wait for them to grow first. Like when they have babies, because I know there's loads of babies, then yeah, I don't mind because they're gonna grow and have babies. But at the moment, no.
Oh, nice bit. Yeah, indigos are fantastic snakes.
I tell you what I learned. Them hog noses are really cute. I love them.
Awesome.
I like hog noses.
Yeah, but I didn't thought I would.
Hi, Michael.
Especially when they'll do all their big bluff hisses and flattening of their necks and everything and stuff. Like they'll have such an attitude on them sometimes, and then you go and touch them, they're like, "Oh, okay."
Leah showed me a video of one of them having a hissy fit. I was crying. That was funny. And they flip over and wiggle like they're dying.
I'll try anything once, Phil. Found I like it, I just want to eat it again.
But the thing is with the hog nose as well, they don't grow big. So they probably something you could still fit pretty much anywhere in your collection.
They're nice. They're like a nice size snake that's manageable for most people.
Well, I already got a lot going on. Miss Maxie is calming down again now. I think she was getting feisty due to her shed. Because she's never been feisty before. But now her shed's almost completely off. She's less feisty.
Your huggy was gorgeous, bro.
Oh, hang on, I need to let it dog out. No, not going back out. Stay with me.
Yeah, they can play dead, Michael.
Yeah, Ellie. Leah gave you a hog nose.
Yeah, Leah, give me a hug nose. It's so cute.
See, it never fails. Ellie's always stroking her pussy.
This is Star. She wants to go out, and I said, nope, you're not going out. I'm still not letting you go out. Oh, I'm looking to get a lychee and gecko.
Leachianus. Nice.
A cat. I got 2 cats. But I have to separate them at the moment. And because I let the dog out, now she wants to go out. But if
I love cats, Josh.
he actually used the C word. Oh my God. Mark never uses the C word.
Oh, I mean, I love pussy, Josh.
Can you go back to the C word, please?
Especially Ellie's.
See, I'm just too scared that if I like every animal that I see, I'm going to be overrun with animals.
Yeah, it goes like that.
Yeah, but then that's not really fair, is it? Because then, like, if you get overrun and you can't cope, then some might happen.
No, you got to know your limits and stuff. Definitely.
Michael's getting curtain twitching.
What's curtain twitching?
Looking for a spider mail.
Oh.
I had beetle mail today.
Oh, nice. What'd you get?
Yeah, some more beetle grubs.
Oh, cool. Did the other ones hatch yet?
They're starting to pupate, so hopefully in the next. I'm not quite sure on the regard to how long those ones take. Hopefully in the next month or so, I'll see. Something come up. Hopefully.
I don't know if my truffles hatched out yet. Because they was a bit buried.
We've got a cat that's the neighbours, but they don't look after it very well, so we feed it and that, and we even got a kennel so it can shelter out of rain and that, put a quilt in it there for it.
Scarlet! Scarlet! You're not going up there. No. 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 You keep being naughty. I'll be up in my bedroom. Guys, the bond species on TPS. Oh, well, worth it. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting anything else from TSS. Thank you very much.
They're in here at the moment. There we go. See a grub. So. The added a curricula or Zenny, which the adults basically look like this, but bright purple.
Oh, I see. Philip, it's not really something I want to go into. Let's just say they caused enough headache. I'm not the only one they're giving a headache. And yes, that's it. I don't want to shop with the spider shop anymore. Mark, do you want to shop with the spider shop anymore?
Do what?
Do you want to shop with the spider shop anymore?
I can't flipping shop with anything anymore. Skins.
Would that be your point of call?
No, I'd go straight to Skinny Legs
There you go.
or Andy Holmes.
We like to have what we ordered. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Put it that way.
Yeah, 500 quid long. Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, these came from the insect farm.
Oh, nice. To be fair, though, they did correct their mistake, but it's too many mistakes over a period of time.
I was going to say that's the second time they've done it with you, ain't it? Third.
The first time was the size and shipping. You remember they didn't ship it out when they were supposed to, and we had to double check on that. It came late. Then the second time they mislabeled the spider, and then we're saying no, they're all the same species when they're not. And the third time they sent out the wrong bloody spider.
I think Skinny Legs are good, Phil. I've only used them once, and
See if she has
well, actually,
any babies for sale.
they even got a packet of sweets with them, which I didn't get any of. Because I didn't want them. Give them Sandra. But she did offer me some, but I just didn't want them. So what did you get off them, Phil? Off Skinny Legs?
Phil, did you get your creature crate?
Yes.
I didn't see you rock that t-shirt. I even tried to do rocking, for Phil. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, didn't I send that? I'll send those on to you. I did take some, but I just haven't sent them over yet.
Nice, Josh.
I thought that t-shirt would have suited you down to the ground with the skull and the little scorpion on the hat.
Yeah, but where is it?
I got my authentic species look on. Oh, nice. Oh, you put your hair down.
So,
Hey. Did you get a headache doing that?
No.
I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm really loving the Bamba Harodi at the moment. I can't wait for mine to come tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll do that now, Anton.
Are they the only dwarf species you got, Philip? Dale, do you got Leah's stickers from Unusual Pet?
Is that for me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, I do have stickers. Yes.
Yay. You sent me the video.
I'm putting the group.
I just gotta remember when I hit the play button, I need to turn it down a bit. Send me the video. No, Ellie, I have Bumbra Polka and Trixie Palmer.
I don't have Leah's stickers. No, I don't have your stickers, Leah.
I don't have the Trixie Palmer. How do you say the other? Kylon? Ceylon? I don't know. I don't have that dwarf yet. I have the N species Chica and the N species Panama and Diothele diamantis, Davis pentaloris, Ionense gold, Ionense olive, and I think that's it for my dwarf. Okay. I'm useless at saying these names, honestly. I'm the type of person you have to like voice message the name over, and then I gotta go over it a million times, and I will still get it wrong.
I've
Yeah.
messaged him, Anton, so
I mean, so many people will pronounce it differently to each other.
hi, Sharon.
Hi,
Hello.
Sharon. Tom, why do you need more new logos? You already got a logo, which is quite cool. Are you still trying to confuse people? You won't get another Trix Palmer. I got one of 3 pairs brought into the UK 2 years back. 2 pairs went to Germany. And I thought I was sadly married why I didn't know. Oh, sorry about that. Pygmy fire leg. I think I've heard of the pygmy fire leg. I don't have it though. Do I have a pygmy fire leg adult? Do I know? No, I don't. I almost had one. No problem, Peter. His stuff is new. Actually, yes, I did. I did had one, and I gave her away because somebody else has it. Oh yeah, I got a pumpkin patch too. I keep forgetting about that. It growed. Mine growed.
Pumpkin patches are nice.
Oh, no, Sharon. Is it the large form?
Oh, welcome back, Spider-Man.
Welcome back, Christine.
Hey,
There wasn't someone trying to sell me a Trixopalma before. I can't remember what species it was though.
No, Sharon.
Yeah, I got mine from Creature Crate. I keep forgetting these are dwarfs though. Oh wow.
Anton's HVAC isn't not an HVAC, it's a feather leg.
No, Josh, take care.
Yeah, I don't really get on with them feather
No,
legs.
HVAC.
Really sweet, but they're feather legs, so no. Nope, nope, nope.
I've got one. Hardly ever see it.
Oh, arachnid chef. Oh, mine just stayed there. You put it in this pot, it go back there. You put it in this pot, and it moves so fast.
They can do, yeah.
Like, it just didn't want to get off of me. It wasn't nasty. It didn't bite me. It didn't dry bite me. It's like, it liked that spot. I don't know, maybe it was warm or it was like coming to the heat or something. I don't know. But every single time I catch cup there, put it in his house, he'd go back in the same place. I did that for about 45 minutes. And I was like, I am not keeping this spider. Like, I don't want to deal with it getting to about this size and doing the same thing. Because it was only this big. Most probably. Yeah, I've got 2 T Lagunas already. But there was another one. I have a hat, but it's so tiny I have to adjust my eyes. Heat off the telly. Yeah, Mark's happy now because Mark finally got a T Lagunas as well. Did yours grow, dear?
In my what?
Yeah, Lagunas grow.
It ain't grown very much.
Is it as big as mine?
How big's yours?
You see mine on the stream on Monday. Mine is like this big.
No, mine ain't that big.
It sounds really silly, right? I've had these T Lagunases for months. They was about this big, like almost like a pinprick. And I had it for about 2 or 3 months before I sent one to Mark. And mine have like tripled in size from being this big to about this big.
Mine ain't, so that must be a dwarf species.
If I can get into the live. Yeah, Philip. Mark just needs to post the link, that's all.
I tried posting it earlier on share it into
Comments.
Messenger, and it I'm all coming up.
Mark, you know where you got your comments box? There's a little bit underneath that you can type in it. If you copy the link for the stream and put it into the comments, then you can pick it up from there.
Hold on.
INCs, asthma. My lagunas and octary are both subadult females. Ooh, nice, Peter. Mine are babies. Oh, Phil, you know when I finally fill in this questionnaire, you know with the Smithy, do I put it down as the Athena, which is what it was sold as, or do I put it down as the Smithy?
I'd put it down as Smithy.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Let me have a look at it.
We'll look at your page now.
Yes, let me have a look.
There you go, Phil. There's the link if you want to jump on.
Oh, hello, what am I doing?
Oh, wow. I feel like this Leguminous is going to take forever to grow. It's going to be one like the Rosea and the Porteri is just going to drag. Oh no. Yeah, they're not that common anymore, leguminuses, are they? It is a brachypelma. No growth difference between moths. Okay. Oh, okay. I remember my first tea was a G years ago. My first was LP. See, I don't handle mine, but my poor Terry is a runner. Like, I think she's probably the only one of mine that like to bolt. Brachypelma sniffing, not Hamori. It's not a Hamori, it's an Athena. They were sold as an Athena, it's the original one. But apparently they changed the name to Smithy, and what used to be a Smithy is now Hamori, and it's complicating.
Yeah, no, I think there's, if I'm right, there's no such thing as Athena anymore.
Yeah, they've taken it off. So what was the Athena is now the Smithy. What people believe to be the Smithy is now the Hamori, and the Hamori is still the Hamori. But now they're trying to say there's slight differences in the native. Do you
Hello.
call it Hamori?
Hey, Phil.
Wild
Hello.
and
You all right?
red Hamori.
Yeah, not too bad.
Good.
I don't know how to work this. It's the first time I've been live on YouTube, so I don't know how to flip my camera or anything like that. So you have to bear with me.
If you go onto your little cog thing, which says camera and mic, then click,
Go on, carry on. Sorry.
I say click on that little cog thing which says camera and mic, then click camera, then it should bring you up an option for front and back camera, and then you've got to click the X button to go back to the stream.
Right, okie dokie. And I'm sorry if my quality's bad. I'm just using my phone. But yeah, if you want to see the Trixie Kyolum, or however you say it, I'll hang on. How do I turn it? Front facing. Oh my god. Hang on. How do I do? I might just have to flip my camera around. How do I do this?
Yeah. Anton, look better. Yeah, it looks like a Calcetium, the feather-leg baboon, not an H-back.
Camera.
You could just turn your phone around if it's easier.
Yeah, I can't see then. Can I? Hang on, I'll try and get this into some light. So yeah, this is the Trixie Kyolum, or however you say it. Yeah, they're a dwarf species. She's like touchable, you know. She's not going to bite or anything. She's quite placid. But yeah, I've never seen any others in the UK at all. Yeah, I got this. Sorry, carry on.
I said they don't grow bigger than that.
No, this is fully grown. She's molted with me. I had a male as well. I got them as a pair. They were quite expensive pair because there was only 3 that come into the UK 2 Septembers ago. I got them from Lee at the spider shop because I was working for him at the time because I'm in Ceredigion. But yeah, sadly the male died. So I'm trying to get some better light. Hang on. Yeah, sadly the male died, and this is the female that I have left over, basically. But yeah, I can't find a male anywhere.
Are you keeping her in a large flat? Yeah.
Yeah, keeping her in a large faunarium. Yeah, really dry. Like the sub is just like dust. Any moisture, she hates moisture. She'll dig a little bit down here. She doesn't eat. She's still got mealworms in here. Never eats. I've never seen it eat, basically. But yeah, extremely dry. A little bit of cork bark, and she just sits on top of that mainly, all day and all night. Like, oh, hang on, I've lost my screen. Oh no. Hang on. Oh no. Have I lost my screen? What's going on here?
That's all.
Yeah, I've completely lost my screen. Hang on a minute.
Send the link and
Hang on a second, guys. I might have to cut out and come back in.
okay. That was interesting.
Mm.
I thought it would be bigger than that. Is the Lagunas bigger than that? Yeah. Philip said, can you send the link there? Go away. Come on, off the door.
I just noticed I'm a spanner.
You are?
I just need to work out this camera again. Facing back. Right. Can I put the flash on? I don't know if I can get the flash on, so I can't really show her colours. But yeah, she's like blue. All her front four legs are blue. The carapace is green, and then she's got like a ginger abdomen. You know, derriere, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think the Laguna is bigger. I think these are more of a dwarf species as well. But yeah, I think this is the most rarest spider I've got. Anyway, you know, I've got quite a few.
It's gorgeous, that is, isn't it?
You know, I got these males here drumming away. These ornatas going in with that female tonight. I've got two ornatas here. He's a noisy bastard. He's not that noisy. She's well ready. I've got paired Samopius aminias, Bontinas, a load of Flamingo chillis rufus, are they? Yeah, lots of breeding, different gene pools, bloodlines of them. A massive genicular, a male that needs to find a female because otherwise he's just gonna go to waste. Lagenbergi, this is Ellie. If you want a Samopius Lagenbergi, I've got this one for sale. If you want it, I can get you some. Yeah, I can get you some decent pictures of that and stuff. If you want that, because I don't really need her. I've got a few of them. Same as I've got a H Poltripes for sale as well, which I don't really need. Loads of Gigas. Anyone want any Gigas?
Nope.
Parabanas, anything like that. Chileobrachus huanis. I've got Rucliatas, Bumba horridas, S. calciasums, all my maxilla. Well, I've been breeding for a couple of years now. Yeah, I'm going to turn this camera around.
Night, Leah.
Yeah, right. I'll turn the camera around. Yeah, I've been breeding for a couple of years, but you know, I just do it as a hobby. You know, for my own sort of enjoyment, really. You know, I must admit, Gigas were the wrong spiders to breed in a way because I can't sell them. I can't even give them away. You know.
Why doesn't anybody want them? What about spiders?
Just because I think they're a big brown spider that isn't very interesting. Lives in, you know, it's like a Chileobrachus, but because they've got blue on them or something, people seem to love them. You know, I thought I'd breed Gigas, and I got true form wild caught Gigas. So they were imported. They weren't hobby form because there's a mix up with H Gigas and H. What's the other one? Begins with L. Can't remember his name. Anyway, there is a mix up. It's like a hobby form curly hair and a true form curly hair. So I thought I'd get some true form wild caught species, breed them, get them onto the market. But yeah, I can't get rid of them. Like I say, I've got 300 of them sat on the side, and I can't even get rid of them to people like Andy Orms, TTS, Skinny Legs. I bought 44 for a load of Bumbas, which was a good deal. But yeah, I've just sat on them basically. You know what I mean? So I
What
won't be
about
breeding
Portsmouth, Phil?
Yeah, I've tried to Scott and everyone. They're just an unwanted spider. I think what I'm going to do is when I breed my ornata or ruffleata, I think I'm just going to chuck a few free Geigets in with whoever buys off me, basically, just to get rid of them. You know, I can't, like I say, I can't even sell them for £1 each. You know, they're costing me more to keep, and they don't cost much to keep spiders, do they? You know what I mean? But they are going to end up costing me more to keep than sort of what they're worth in a way. You know, or
Yeah.
I grow them on, and I sell them at shows or something like that at 40 odd quid each, and try and sell pure true form Gigases. But then I can't sell males and females because they're from the same egg sac, so I can't sell breeding pairs because of, you know, like interbreeding basically. So I'll have to sell them separately. Yeah, one to know: don't breed Geigers. That's the one. Laticeps. That's where the confusion is, Michael, and those laticeps. There's a because there's a confusion with what has been imported and never been imported. You know, well, everyone sort of has heard of Dr. Andrew Smith, isn't it? You know, love tarantulas. Hello, yeah.
Are you after what's the one you've got, Ellie? Incy Olive, any?
INC Olive, yeah.
Trinidad olive. I don't have any Trinidad olives. I've got a few, like I said, Formictachilus rufus that I don't need at the moment, which I could sell. But I've got different bloodlines of them. I'm trying to find different bloodlines. You know, I've got a few confirmed females and sub males and females, but because they're from the same bloodline, obviously I can't breed them. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you'll end up with like 16-legged, 8-eyed, weird spiders.
Does it take long to grow? Yeah.
No, not really. Hang on a minute. I'll well, my female, if I can turn this camera around again.
Loves them.
I don't know. My female just lives. Oh, she's actually on the surface there. Just she'll probably disappear now, but I never see her. She's up here and she lives in a good 6-7 inches of sub. But these babies are now probably 2 centimeters, a centimeter each. So, but yeah, they're going to grow as much as you feed them, if you know what I mean. I feed them once a fortnight on micro crickets, and they cane the micro crickets, you know. So, but they are a big spider, and they're a gnarly spider. You know, they're not afraid of biting. You know, they will stand their ground and bite. So they're not a beginner species, so to speak.
Yeah, Pete said he loves them, but Pete doesn't really need babies at the moment. He needs big ones.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I could. Pete, you can have 20 babies. Like I can't give you my female or my males. You know. Another thing I'm looking for, if anyone knows of one, is a male Haplopelma von Wervey. I can't find a male Haplopelma von Wervey anywhere for some weird reason. Don't know if any of you guys know of one or have one, maybe, you know.
No.
No.
I do have some worlds, just only have Balfouri and P. Metallicus.
Right. See, I've never owned a Balfouri. I've never owned a P. Metallica. And that's quite bad after being, you know, collecting for like 15 years. Yeah, Balfouri's never interested me. I always thought they were too expensive when they first came into the hobby like 3-4 years ago. And yeah, I sort of like my ruffleatas as a Pocotheria, and my ornatas. I like something with a bit of green, purple, and, you know, yellow instead of just blue and yellow. But everyone's different, aren't they? I suppose.
I had 4, but I give 2.
Okay, bro. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Oh, bye, Pete.
Bye, Pete.
I will let you know tomorrow how I am excited about my surprise. Can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm
I've never had a Balfouri. I like Machiliobrachus. I quite like Machiliobrachus species at the moment. I've got a few of them. I'm supposed to be pairing my Discalus Blue this evening, but I haven't got around to it yet. But yeah, I might do that if I can't sleep or anything. But yeah, I'm into my Chiliobrachus at the moment. Quite a lot, actually. Quite like them.
No, my Balfouri.
Pardon?
My Balfouri is for my boy.
Is your boy?
No, it's for my boy.
It's for your boy. All right, sorry. All right, I thought you were like, he's my boy.
No,
Cool.
my boy loves Balfouri, so we got him Balfouri. He doesn't deal with them, but they're his. You get what I mean?
Yeah. He's got his interest. That's all cool. That's all good. Like, that's all good.
I don't think
Yeah.
anybody can deal with them
I
anyway.
got a colony of Balfour.
Yeah, I just never have got into them. I don't know what it is about them. When I helped Lee out at the spider shop, a few years back when they came in, like 180 quid each. I just thought it's a sort of grey and blue-legged baboon. It's not worth 180 quid, and I just sort of never got into them. I sort of like my quite common things. That's why I tried to get the H. Geigers back into the hobby a bit more, because they're sort of unheard of in a way. People are like, oh, H. Geigers, don't want that. But now I can see why, if you get what I mean. They're just a boring spider, I suppose. So my next projects are obviously Ornata, and then Discalus Blue, Von Worthy, and Horrida, Bumba Horrida. They're my next 4 breeding projects anyway. So that's 2021 to 22 work, sort of taken into consideration, or whatever you want to call it.
I think apart from the LP, which is probably going to be my first because I'm doing it with her. Apart from that, I think I'll end up doing either Davis Pentaloris if I can get boys, because I think my females might be ready soon.
Yeah. You'll be better off breeding Pentaloris than L. Parabana. L. Parabana, you'll be stuck with a gestating female for like, at least sometimes 12 months. They can hold their gestation for a long time. Like my Grammostola poltripes was gravid for 18 months, over a year, and then she shat out loads of babies, and I disturbed her and shaped the lot in front of me. With LPs, you're going to be stuck with 1,000 babies, and what they're going to be worth. Well, they're not. I don't suppose you're in it for the money, but you know what I mean. They're going to be a quid each if you sell them wholesale or whatever. I know £1,000, but
I'm just doing breeding with Leah, and I said she can do what she likes with them because I don't want all the babies.
No, you'd be stuck with a lot of L. Parabana. Like, personally, I wouldn't breed L. Parabana. That's a lot of spiderlings to feed, and it's a lot of spiderlings to get through your nymph stages and incubation stages and stuff like that. But it's all down to you. Do whatever you want. If you're successful doing it, you're successful doing it, and fair play to you. But just be prepared that it's going to be a lot of work.
The only issue I have, if I breed Davis Pentaloris, I don't know if I would get rid of any. I would be greedy and keep them all.
Well, good. Become the D. Pentaloris Lady of Cardiff. Cool. That's all good.
They are so cute.
I'm going to be known as Geiger's Phil before long. You know what I mean? But no, I think you'd do better with Pentaloris. They're more of a sellable spider if you're going to sell them or do whatever you're going to do with them. L. Parabanas, there's a lot on the market. I've got 50 sat on the shelf over there, and it's the same again. I'm giving them away because I can't sell them. What they're worth? They're worth 3 quid each, maximum. So it's not sort of that species. It's a species that people want when they're big and they're a couple of years old, and it's a big, not hairy, big looking spider. Slings.
Hi, Lee.
I like the Kalugi. That one's quite nice.
Pardon?
I said I bought the Kalugi.
The Kalugi.
Yeah, the Lazadora Kalugi.
Oh yeah.
I bought that one to replace Hazel because Hazel's a boy. Hazel is
right.
man.
Right.
So I don't want more LP babies. So I said to Lee, if it's successful, she can do what she likes with them.
Yeah, well, like fair enough. If you're going to breed them and you want to learn to breed, they probably are a good species to learn and get used to conditioning and learning about how a male and a female react and act with each other. But when you're successful, you're going to be stuck with a big shelf full of 1 centimeter spiderlings that are going to take months to grow.
We've already thought of that.
So, yeah. Like I said, I've learned the hard way with the Geigers. I won't pair Geigers again. I'm going to do something that might be a little bit more saleable, but OBTs maybe. I don't know. New Guinea Black Fury, the ornithate what's it called? Ornithopithecus dicromatus. That's one I want to breed.
They're nice.
Yeah, I've got a big female one of them, but again, I can't find males of them. There were a few males of them about 6, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, that sort of might come into the UK through the spider shop, but they all seem to have disappeared, and I can't find a male one of them. But yeah, she's well gnarly. She loves me.
Hey, Lee.
And, you
Hi,
can't
Lee.
see. Hang on, sorry, carry on. Yeah, my dicromatus is just a hole. That's it.
Oh, see, I would have.
No decor, a random cricket, and a hole. Yeah, spider you never see again. And the Trichia palma hasn't moved. Yeah, it will just. Yeah, that hasn't moved for 10 minutes. Yeah, these things. But yeah, I need a male one of these, definite. Anyway, I'll go back to myself. There we go. Everyone's gone quiet.
That's a first.
I know, this is the first time I've ever been live, you know what I mean? I think it's the first time I spoke to you, Mark. I've, dealt with spiders with you before, but never spoke to you. Never spoke to Ellie, and I don't know incredible inverts and other animals at all.
Yeah,
So, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm quite shy, really.
And I am.
What? I think we all are, aren't we? It's just sort of
I'm
that
shy.
sort of thing.
Ask Ellie.
You're shy, unless it involves
Huh?
unless it involves tips. Hello. What happened there?
What was that, Phil? Sorry. What was that?
I don't know. I think we both said something at the same time, though, and then everyone like that awkward silence again. Like,
All right. Yeah. Did you say something about tits?
yeah, I did. I think you said you're shy, and I think I said unless it involves tits.
Yeah, that's right.
And then when I looked at my computer screen because I'm on my phone, Ellie was looking to the right, not looking very impressed. So, so it was all a little bit of a lag, frozen moment where I thought it was a bit awkward.
Oh, you get used to them moments. It's just while we're rebooting. They're not really awkward moments. They're just rebooting moments.
Well, just normal moments. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mark, are you breeding anything, or is Incredible Inverts breeding anything? What's Incredible Inverts do? What do you do?
All sorts. So,
Two thoughts.
yeah.
I'm not breeding.
I don't breed tarantulas, but I breed sick insects, beetles, assassin bugs,
Right.
isopods, millipedes, hopefully scorpions.
Cool. What scorpions?
So I'm hoping that my Heterometrus selenisar pair.
Right. Cool.
I've got a pair of Pandinus viatorus as well.
Cool. I don't know what that is, but cool.
So they're the main two species at the moment to try and breed.
Right. The only scorpions I've ever had are the spinifers. Is it H spinifers?
Yep.
And the little tiny things, the Euroscorpion.
Euroscorps, yeah.
Little tiny things. Yeah, I had a few of them, but yeah, they sadly didn't. Well, yeah, I couldn't breed them. Whatever, they lived their life, and I haven't had any more since then. Yeah, I'm just a spider enthusiast, I suppose. If you know what I mean. It's all about spiders with me.
Yeah, I'm trying to breed blue deathane and beetles.
Cool.
Trying to work with. Yeah, spinifer. I'd like at some point. I want to try and get kind of true spinifers before they get banned from import.
Are they going to get banned from import?
Potentially, yeah.
Have you got import like licenses and stuff, or
Oh no,
are
I
you
don't.
looking into
I
that?
don't do any imports at all.
Spinnifer,
Right.
But
do you have a spinnifer?
not at the moment. I don't have a spinnifer at the
Do you
moment.
want one?
I'm after true spinnifer.
Yeah, if it's true form. Yeah.
Spinnifer, I don't know if it's true or not, but if you want one, I've got one.
So
How can you tell if it's true form though?
great difficulty.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
It's often. I mean, and even people that send them as true form,
Yeah.
unless they go, this is literally where it was caught.
Yeah, imported from locale and got all the paperwork.
Yeah, it's really difficult because some of it is counting individual hairs
Mm.
sometimes to try and find out what's what.
Yeah.
Like years ago when you get Pandine, or well, a lot of people sending stuff as Pandine is Cavamanus, the sort of cave red claw scorpion. And
Yeah.
so a friend of mine was like, I'm pretty sure most of these are actually just a different locale of Imperator. So
Okay.
it was like, unless they've got a hair count, and they're gonna sort of thing.
It's mad, isn't it? It is mad. Like, it's like, but well, I don't know. Well, yeah. The only time I'll ever hear of any spinnifers coming in are from Lee, really. But if I hear of anything like that coming, and if I know they're wild caught or whatever, I can hit you up. Now I know who you are. If you know what I mean.
And so,
And vice versa.
They're potentially going to become a CITES. Go on CITES because they kind of took over from Imperator
Right.
as the the £10 scorpion
Yeah.
sort of thing. But already starting to see him that bit less. It's starting to see Solanus a lot more, and even like the Lauticus a lot more as well. But
Yeah.
sometimes are they actually that?
I'm checking.
Well, this is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? Everyone's gone quiet again.
No, I did say I'm just about checking to see where the mum came from, because when this the person who sent me the spinnifer, when he bought it, it was somehow already pregnant, even though it was never with anybody else. So she thought it was pregnant for a while.
Right. Can you get it out? Can you go and get it out now, so we can look at it?
It's too little. Like it's only
Too little.
not fully grown yet.
A little baby one.
It's
Right.
not
Okay.
not baby. When I first started, it was only like this, but now it's about this big.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, no, they're really nice.
You want to get counting hairs, Ellie?
It is a case. It is a case of that with a lot of them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No idea. We couldn't tell you.
Right.
Which is why, at work, we tend to just refer to our heterometres as just heterometrus SP, just because the zoo they came from had them as Longomanus, and they're not Longomanus.
Confusion in the species.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I'm not too clued up on my scorpions, I must admit. You can say some names to me and I'd just be like, what? I'll just agree with you, sort of thing, But I suppose, it's all about learning and whatnot, So how did you all get into keeping inverts then? I know Mark's kept inverts for a good few years. I don't know Ellie at all, and I don't know incredible inverts at all. So how did you all get into keeping inverts?
Phil's got the ideal job. He lives in a zoo.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my ideal job. I wish I could live in a zoo.
So that's literally where I live, and my hobby is my job.
That's awesome, man. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. My hobby is, well, it's not my job. I don't work. I try to sell a few animals and whatever else. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, my hobby keeps me alive, basically. If you know what I mean, it's my interest, you know. But yeah, so what zoo or whereabouts are you? Or
Shepperton Wildlife Park near Cambridge.
right, cool. I might come and visit then because I'm from Luton, so you know it's not too far, is it? I don't live in Luton at the moment, but you know, I'll be down there in a few weeks, I think.
Yeah, no, yeah. And got a few things. I run all the invert stuff at the park.
Cool. So did you go to uni and do all your zoology and all that malarkey? Yeah.
Just college.
Just college. Right.
No, yeah. I only scraped getting through college, so yeah. Theory stuff writing stuff down is not my forte. Doing things practically is my thing.
The same as me. Like, you know, if you get me to write things down, I'll be confused as anything. But if you ask me anything, I can normally reel it off and know a little bit of information or whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm all self-taught. You know what I mean? I used to be like arachnophobic and stuff. And going back to Lee at the Spider Shop when he had his shop in Cardigan about 15 years ago above the bank chambers, he offered me a job. And I went in there sort of, you know, yeah, I can do this. And I had to unpack 300 Chaco Golden Needs. Wild Caught was my first thing he gave me to do. And then he stuck me on Salmopius Cambridge Eyes, which I stamped on 2 of them because they ran at me. I didn't get paid for that day. He was like, no, I'm not paying you for today. I was like, bugger. That's how I got into the spider sort of interest sort of things. And because I was working for Lee, I suppose in a way, I got an easy foot through the door in a way, you know. I didn't have to pay for anything in a way. You know, if I wanted something and it came in, I could just pick it off the shelf and take it home. So that was a bonus. But I do and I don't deal with him in a way. It's like what Eddie sort of said earlier. I do deal with Lee and Vicky and that a lot, but I've had a bit of confusion with them recently and stuff, you know, with things. So I'm just trying to, I don't know, find other vendors and avenues to sell my spawn to and stuff like that, if you know what I mean.
Let's have a look, Ellie.
Oh, she got the dinner for hours, she?
That big.
Oh, nice.
So it's about, hang on. You'll run out at me now.
5 inches, isn't it? 4 or 5 inches.
About 2 because it's a bit longer. It's a bit longer than this, but it's
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, well, point of the tail to the end of the claw is about 4 inches, I'd say.
Yeah, but this cup is too small to do that. And if I turn him over like this, he's gonna run out. He's a little feisty one, but he grows a lot.
But he's a good size.
But I don't see any hairs.
It's underneath, isn't it? The hair.
They're tiny and you'll see them. They're on the palps.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And stuff, and then sometimes it's comparing the pectines as well, and yeah, there's very things that you have to like try and see the differences and stuff.
It's the length of the pectine that determine the sex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
Longer for males, shorter for females.
Yeah, longer and normally longer and fatter. With and often with longer like filaments on them that are some normally curved on the males, whereas females shorter filaments that are straight.
Right.
Often,
so you get
but sometimes
curved and straight.
It's so minute sometimes between individuals.
Yeah. That's mad, isn't it? It is crazy.
Some species you can tell by comparing palps as well sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, shape and size of the palps can sometimes tell you as well. But it's difficult for some of them, especially the small species are really difficult.
Yeah, like the Euroscorps or whatever it was. They're only like half inch maximum. You know, they were the only way I sex them was pretty much Google how to sex a scorpion and flipped it over and sexed it like that. You know what I mean? And I labelled what I thought was a male and what I thought was a female, and whatever, kept them separately.
Where hand lenses come in very handy.
Yeah, definitely.
We had done a scorpion sexing workshop at a conference, and yeah, one of them was about maybe 3 mils long.
Right.
That was one of the ones that we had to sex.
That fair play.
That was, you know, and they're all either like dead ones or molts that we were sexing.
Yeah.
Like 20 of them to sex. And a bunch of us zookeepers and stuff. And that was the one that we was all interested in. Like, did we get that one right? Sort of thing. That was we were like, that's going to be the hardest one. The emperors and the giant forests and stuff, like they're the easy ones because they're huge.
Yeah, because they're big. Yeah, and you can see by naked eye. Like, it's like with me with my maculatas, I got like sheds which are this big. Where's the screen? That's a tiny shed basically, and it's trying to sex these now. But with like the maculatas and stuff, they're like the color. You can tell a male and a female basically apart, you know, because females are white, males tend to be a bit more brown. But it's trying to get them in order so I know what's what. And I'm struggling with little tiny molts like this and tinier ones from my bumbers and stuff, you know. But you know, it's like what you say. It's that learning thing, you know. You got to get your little microscope out and sit there and study it and look for your sex organs and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah. You got any spiders on eggs at the minute, Phil?
No, not on a sack at the moment. Tonight I'm pairing Ornata and Discless Blue. So I'm waiting on, hopefully waiting on them. Basically, they're my next projects, and Haplopelma von Worthy and Ornithacus. I can't say it. Ornithacus New Guinea Black Fury. It's the easiest way to say that. That's
the easier way.
Yeah. So I've got. I've actually got a paired Psalmopoeus erminia. She's burrowed herself away completely, but she's actually really quite small. The male was a lot bigger than the female, so even though she's sexually mature, you know, I've sexed her molts and she's got her furrows and whatever else, like. But I paired them 4 days ago, and they were together for 48 hours, and I took him out, and he was minus a leg, but I never witnessed any insert or anything like that.
No.
Since I've taken him out, she has literally just completely cocooned herself down the side of the tank. So I don't know if it's a good sign or a bad sign. But yeah, he you know, that's the last thing I paired at the moment. As I said tonight, it's Ornata and Chiliobrachus discolus blue is my plan to pair this evening at some point. What's the time now? It's almost midnight. I might not do it tonight. I might have to do it tomorrow now. Didn't realise it was midnight.
I forgot what time it was.
Pardon? What did Ellie say?
I didn't even realise we got to that late.
Got to be up tomorrow. Yeah. Got to take the kids to school.
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
It does.
Have you got anything paired then, Mark, or are you breeding anything?
You know, Phil, I've never bred any in my life.
Right.
You know, I've never really given it much thought to do it, to be honest.
That's fair enough. It's fair enough, isn't it?
He's waiting to come out with a project, and then he'll do it with me.
I'll do it with you anytime, Ellie, you know that.
And also I got the other day I got the H Himalaya. Has any of you got the H Himalayas? What they call
Himalayana.
I don't know.
Haplocosmia Himalayana.
Yeah. I've just got one of them, but it's only a sling.
Right, I got given 2 juveniles. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yesterday. yesterday. They came. I swapped a mature male P. reduncus. Do you know Steve Beeson? He's on my
Yeah.
Captain Fred Tarantulas group.
Yeah.
Well, he needed a reduncus, so I swapped him one reduncus, and he sent me 2 massive male ornatas and 2 juvenile Himalaya, whatever they're called, Himalayans.
Himalayanas.
Yeah, and I've never had them before. They're feisty. Like, I fed them today, and they wanted to shoot across the floor and do everything. You know, they're quite
Yeah,
feisty.
like I say, I bought one a couple of weeks ago. It's only 1 centimetre sling, so
You know, mine are about 5 centimeters, maybe 6. So hang on, let me turn my camera around again. I'll see if I can show you one. 1 second. It might come flying out. I don't know if I can get any good light. I don't want it to come flying out. But yeah, they're sort of, you know, 4 centimeter, 5 centimeter.
oh, that's nice.
But yeah, I'd never owned these before. I'll try and get some better light. I've got crap light in my room, so sorry. It's probably just looks like a black blob with white legs. But yeah, they're quite cool. They've webbed up a lot, you know. One day, and they've pretty much webbed. I keep them in a cricket enclosure at the moment until I get some other tubs. But yeah, they were 2 freebies, and one's supposed to be male, one's supposed to be female, but I don't know if they're from the same sack or anything. So I'm not too sure whether I can pair them or try and find, you know, other sexes of that species.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, my Von Worthy came out today, and she seems to be burrowing on. Well, she's always been a pet hole, you know what I mean? Just a tub of mud. And she's come right out and is on my side of the tank and is burrowing down, so I can see her now. So that's quite cool, actually. I've never seen her ever. The last time I saw her, she just ate the male. That was about a year ago. I think I posted on Facebook me trying to breed her, and she just destroyed the male.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
It's like Philippine tangerine. I don't know if you saw the picture I put on Facebook.
Yeah, the like ginger, like hairless OBT, like orange thing. Yeah.
I mean, I'd never seen that. I didn't even realise it got that size. Never seen it out. And it just so happens, like, my partner, like, she went to put some water in. She said it's out. And I says, is it? And she says, yeah. And then that's when I got the photo.
Yeah, that one and only photo.
Yeah, they'll probably wouldn't see it now till it's an adult.
No, this is what I find with all mine. People are like, "Oh, you got spiders? Can I come and see them?" And because most of mine are fossorial, it's like, well, you can come and look at tubs of mud.
Yeah.
Because literally, all mine are pretty much all Asian, bar the Trixia palmas, really, and the geniculata. I think that's the only thing. They're the only 2 species that aren't Asian. I think. What else have I got? Yeah, that's it. So the rest are all burrowing. You know, Chiliobrachus, Harpactrica. You know, I've got my ornamentals, which are my Poketheria, but they only come out at night, and everything else, it lives in a hole basically. So yeah, people are like, why do you keep these spiders? Can I come and see them? But it's like, well, there's nothing really that you can see. This is one reason I don't have a YouTube channel, because I'm just going to show you tubs of mud with webbing, unless I dig the animal, out and disturb it. You know what I mean?
I split my colony of Regalis up the other day.
Right.
No,
How many of them did you have together?
Well, I had 6 in there, but I had seen 4. So I thought 2 would be next.
Yeah, 2 gone.
I found the 1, so I was up to 5, and then the next time I looked, I found the 6th one.
Oh, right. So none of them had been
6 of them are still alive, but I've separated them now.
Right. Were they kept close together, or did they have space? Because what I find with communals, I find a lot of people say, "Oh, keep them all close and keep them, you know, all confined and in a little pot to start off with, and get them bigger and let them, you know, sort of build their own little web tunnels." But what I've found is the more space and the deeper substrate or whatever you can provide them, the less the less they're going to eat each other, because obviously they get territorial.
Yeah.
So they obviously live together until it's like me and you living together. One day I'm going to piss you off. You're going to stab me and eat me. You know what I mean? But if you can tell me to piss off and get to my own space, then I'm going to piss off and get to my own space. So I found with my H Geigers, I've got 20 living together, and I've still got 20 living together. I've got no deaths, no fighting for food. You know, I put in about 70 odd micro crickets a week. You know, or every 8-9 days, they disappear. But yeah, I find keeping communally, I think more space to start off with is better than less space, even though a lot of people will say, or even if you read on Google Scholar or go onto all the scientific websites about tarantulas, I think a lot of them say keep them all close, keep them so they can literally live on top of each other. But I don't think that works personally.
Well,
that's from my own experience.
plenty of space and I never see them.
Pardon?
I said I put my baboons, the communal of Balfouri, with plenty of space, and I've never seen them.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing.
I know they all live together though, because there's only a web in one area. At first, they all lived by the water dish. Now they live about an inch away from the water dish. Where the web keeps getting bigger, the holes inside the web, the tunnels, they keep getting bigger. But the web hasn't expanded, so unless they're all hiding underneath, spread out.
I reckon you'll find there'll be loads of little like sub-tunnels where they've all got their own little cocooned area. Yeah, because I think more space is better. You know, people, you buy, like Mark was saying, you get a commune of your 5 Pocophyria regalis in a little, 32-ounce tub when they're slings and they're all confined. I think bugger that. Whack them into the enclosure they're going to grow into fully. You know, if it's a 45 by 45 by whatever exoterra, and just whack them in there. You might not see them for a year, but then, or whatever. But at least you know that they've got their own territories and they're looking after their own sort of areas. Because they would do that in the wild. They're only going to live on top of each other when they're nymphs and when they're first spiderlings, and then they're going to separate. They might be found together, but they're going to be, 3, 4, 5 foot apart, from each other. They're not going to be living on top of each other in a way, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my Balfouris, I've had them since they was 2 centimetres.
Right.
I had one of them, and they're all like big juveniles now, and I've still got 9 of them.
Right, yeah. So they're doing all right. But what space have they got as well?
They're in Exoterra, and it's the... Oh, God, what size is it? It's fairly big. It's... Is it 60 by summer?
Right, yeah. So one of the largest ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would personally, if I was you, I'd just keep them in there and for their whole entirety of their life.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I'm doing now, because before I had them in a medium flat faunarium.
Yeah.
But when I seen the size I was getting to, I thought they need to come out now and go in something a lot bigger. That's when I moved them into the Exoterra.
Right. Because another thing. Do you guys keep water with all your spiders? Are you put water dishes in and stuff with your spiders?
I do.
Except for
you
water.
do.
I don't
See, I don't, and I never have. I've always misted my spiders and damped the substrate, and I've never had problems with a dehydrated tarantula, or anything like that. I think it's quite weird how it's quite interesting or whatever how people keep their spiders and keep them differently, and you'll get people that insist that they have to have a bowl of water, and they have to have this and they have to have that. I think the best way to keep a spider is the most basic, because in the wild it's not going to get faffed around by humans or anything, is it?
No.
It's going to make its own home and do its own thing, even if it's a hammock. You could have a really nice 200-pound enclosure and have an havoc, and it just lives in the left-hand corner of the tank in its little hammock and do nothing. Pardon?
What substrate?
What substrate do I use?
Yeah.
I just use cocoa. I've used cocoa husk blocks for 15 years. I've never had a mole problem. Maybe once I've had a mole problem. I get the odd mushroom growing in. But what I do is I completely soak it so it's sodden, and then that's it. I'll leave it for 4 or 5 months. I won't put any more water in. I'll just let it dry completely out, and then I'll soak it again. Yeah, I don't sit there and my spider's got no water and give it water. They get all their moisture from their food, and they get all their goodness from their food, and they web up on the sub, and I leave the sub. I soak it once, like I say, every 4 months or whatever, 6 months, and then just let it completely dry out. And I don't get hardly any deaths. I don't get anything. I must admit, I've had a few slings where I've bred hundreds, and 1 or 2 have dried out that have been, at the back of the pile that I haven't, seen for a week or 2 or whatever. But that's going to happen anyway. You're going to get, 10 losses out of 300 or whatever. But I don't necessarily water my spiders or anything like that, or make sure they put water.
That I generally wouldn't soak because they're dry species. And
but
if it was hot.
Yeah, but with a dry species like my baboon, I would soak like 1/3 of its or a quarter of its tank, and I'd soak that so it's literally drowned, and then I'd lay the tank flat and let it soak all across the bottom of the tank. So it's underneath the sub, and the sub on top is bone dry. And all my baboons, my dictators, my poultrypes, my what they call horn baboon, Marshall eyes, they're all kept exactly the same. They're all on different levels. They're all on different sort of heats, I suppose, because I've got one's higher up and one's lower down. But I don't seem to have any problems with the way I keep mine. But then someone keeping spiders the same way I do might say, I've got mold, or I can't get rid of this, or I've got this. I've never had mites. I've only ever had nematodes once in 15 years of keeping tarantulas. And that was from one batch of Avix that I got from a dodgy shop, I think, basically, in West Wales. But I've touched wood. I've been quite safe and quite lucky, really. Any more questions?
Nah.
Interesting. I think it's an interesting way to look at things, because I keep my babies the exact same way. I don't drench them. I keep them quite damp, and I don't give them a water dish, and I've never had a problem.
No, I never water dish, just soak and let dry, soak and let dry, soak and let dry. And then if you're going to condition a female, and say, for example, you've got a Chiliobrachlus discus blue like I have, and I've got a male already. Now, I've fed her up this week. I've given her 6 crickets. She's caned them all. There's one hopping around, which I'm going to take out tonight. I soaked her 4 days ago, and she's come to the surface, but that's it now. I've completely, she's kept under a tea towel, a large tea towel in the pitch black. So she's really humid. The male is kept next to her, and he's produced a sperm web yesterday and the day before, and he's ready to go. So now I won't feed her, I won't touch her, I won't give her any water, I won't give her any food. I'll just introduce the male, watch as they mate, try and save the male because she just destroyed the last one. And once she's paired and I've got him out, I'll just wrap her completely up in a tea towel or a bathing towel, whatever. I'll soak her one more time, and I'll put her next to the heater, and I'll leave her. And I won't even look at her, and I'll just keep her in complete darkness. Don't give her 1 minute of daylight, just complete pitch black. And after a month, hopefully she'll start producing eggs, or a month and a half, 2 months, she'll drop an egg sac. But like I say, everyone learns their own ways. It's like I don't breed. A lot of people you see on YouTube and stuff, they're breeding their spiders, and the male's got the escape route. I breed my spiders where my male has an escape route, but he can't do a runner around my bedroom. He goes into a confined area, which I can seal off from the female. So I've got a different breeding tank, but it's a separate breeding tank. Hang on, I'll see if I can show you. Because I keep a lot of my Pokeophilia in, hang on, let me turn this around, in these, 400, what are they, gram or whatever, sweet tubs, PET sweet tubs. So what I've got is I've got another one of these, but it's smaller, but it fits over the end of here. So this male, for example, tonight, I'll put into the empty one of these, and then I'll attach these two ends together so they lock together.
Yeah.
And then he has this amount of area to run, which, you know, it's 1.5 foot maybe, but that's it. He doesn't have the whole room to just go, bugger this, I'm going to disappear behind your shelves or whatever. So he's got his escape route, but then I've also got holes all over these and all over these, so I can, you know, I've got a bit of, where is it? Coax cable used for your TV aerial, because it's soft. I've got a bit of that, so if they bite it, they can, you know, get their fangs into it and it's not going to hurt them. It's not wood, it's not metal. And that's the way I breed things, and I've successfully done that with Maculata, Rufus. What did I do last year? I did, well, Gigas. I've done all them the same way. I put them all in these. I condition the female, and I breed them in these sort of tubs, you know. These are quite big, you know, they can escape from these quite easily, I think. And so I sort of do it in a way that I know that's like puts my mind at rest in a way. So I know that nothing's going to come flying out and go crazy. But, you know, I've only ever lost 2 males. And one of them was I just gave the male to the female because she had laid the egg sac, had her babies, molted, and the male was pretty knackered and flimsy. So I just chucked him in and she just ate him, you know, fair dues, you know, it's a meal for her. You know, he wasn't any good for anything else. There's no point in me giving him to anyone else or keeping him. You know, he could hardly stand up. He was old. You know, he was haggard. You know, so she made a meal out of him. But yeah, I don't know. As I said, I'm repeating myself. It's everyone learns their own sort of nicks and ways of doing things, don't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've sort of got my way down to a T, and if people think that's wrong, well, it works for me. And you know, I'm not killing animals or anything like that. You know, you know, like I said, all my males survive, bar the ones if I necessarily want to feed to a female because she's put all her energy into giving her, you know, laying an egg sac and whatever and producing that. And then fair enough, she can have the male if he's useless. You know, what else is he going to do? He's going to sit in a tank and just die eventually. You know.
Mm.
But yeah. Anyway, I'll stop babbling. Someone else talk.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to end the stream now anyway because
All right.
I've been doing me injections and that, my tablets.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming on, Phil.
Yeah. First time for
Yeah.
everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
First time for everything.
Well, you know, it's
I might do it more. I might do it more often. You know, I'm quite shy. You know what I mean. And I've only got my phone to work on, so I'm looking at my phone. And I've got my TV over there, so every now and then I'm sort of like looking at YouTube over there and working off my phone. So yeah, I haven't got a PC or a laptop. I'm not a computer savvy sort of thing. You know, I'm a bit of a Stone Age beast.
But yeah, like I say, it's a learning curve for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, and like I say, everyone has their own ways and their own little things. You know, someone can be successful at doing something, or someone can not be successful at all at doing it. You know, it's a weird one, but yeah, it's all good. And I think, you know, everyone's input and everyone's different ideas can obviously help other people out and whatnot. You know.
Right. Okay then. Well, thanks for all coming on.
Cool.
Katie, and we'll have to do it again sometime. So
yeah, invite me. I'll be up for doing a live if you guys. You know, I don't mind. I might get my face on YouTube maybe.
Yeah, why not?
All right, cool.
All right, and cheers, Phil.
All right, nice one, Mark. Nice one, Ellie.
That, mate.
Incredible.
All right.
Take
Take care. All.
Peace.